So today we'll be having a tour in Truro town. Wow, yes, right. So we'll be riding the park and ride bus. So we are here. We are stopping at Bus Stop Museum. So that's the Truro Museum just by the bus stop. Here in River Street, you can find lots of stores. So let's take a walk. In front of the museum, you can find the Jojo Mamon Bebe. Hopefully I pronounced that right. They sell French-influenced clothes for mothers, babies, and children. Next to that is a Pina, which is a hair salon. Next is British Red Cross shop. Let's go inside. Oh, this one is £15 coat. The charity shop is Tray 1. They offer kitchen design and cabinet construction and a lot more. And then Barbiere, barbers for males. Yes, Italian word. Okay. And then bread and butter. Love the pancakes. Then next to that is the Truro Computer Services. So that's the River Street. We're going now to Francis Street, which is just next to River Street. In Francis Street, you can find Out of Wood, which offers kitchen appliances, and then next to that is Northwood, a letting agency, and then Consul Tanning Studio. In front of them is the Reed's Pharmacy and the Wig and Pen restaurant. I think I want to try the food there. You can see here the Eastern Dragon restaurant, Chinese food, Dead Sailor, BMX shop for bicycles, dental clinic, and more hair salons. In front of them is an Indian restaurant. In between of Francis Street and River Street is the Little Castle Street. In this street, you can see a charity shop again, dental clinic, Italian restaurant, hair salon, barber shop, and a wedding studio. I didn't know that before. On the other side of the street, you can find the Lawrence the Bakery. Foods there looks delicious, look at that. And then next to that is the Fired Earth that sells tiles, paints, and wood flooring. And then after that is the Banter's Bar. Beside of the Little Castle Street is the Kenwin Street. Now let's explore this street. Comfort Zone, a hair salon, Archie Brown's Truro, organic foods, and in front of that is the Thai Asian store. Now let's buy some food. In this street, you can find the Bonitun Bookshop, Quintessential that sells vape, Language Tree, Language School, Lord's, a hair salon, Pauline Restaurant, Folk, a hair salon again, and Hallmark that sells jewelries. And Click, a barber shop again. There's a lot of hairdressers here. And in front of that is the William IV Restaurant and more restaurants here. Now this is the intersection of Kenwin Street, Victoria Square, and Kaelnick Street. Is that right? In this street, there's a grocery store. They sell Asian food as well. Number 4 cocktail bar and Clive Mitchell that sells bites. On the other side, there's a casino and a betting shop. There's a kebab house as well and Zen Noodles. There's more restaurants that sells kebabs here, Truro Fabrics and Anytime Fitness. In front of the gym is the British Heart Foundation, a charity shop. Victoria Square, you can see a charity shop again. Warren's Bakery sells pasty, Coffee Traders, coffee shop, Amplifon for hearing aids, and home hardware. And there's Rose that sells delicious pasties, charity shop, perfume shop, and Mediterranean restaurant where I ate Greek lasagna. Now we're going back to River Street. Just after the museum bus stop, there are more clothing shops there, branded clothes and more clothing shops. There are mobile shops here, toy shop, hearing care shop, and a beauty clinic. And finally, we are moving forward. We are now in between of River Street, St. Nicholas Street, and Victoria Square. Okay, first stop, Mountain Warehouse. These are good stuff, but expensive. Next to Mountain Warehouse is a pet center and then a vape shop. In front of that is a clothing store and then Greg's restaurant, and opposite of that is a toy store. In front of the card factory are charity shops. Now moving forward, you'll see NatWest Bank. In front of that is Barclays, and in front of Barclays is HSBC. Now we're going to left side just after Barclays. This is King Street. Smiggle sells stationery, Claire's for accessories, and where I had my ear piercing, stores for chocolates, shoes, mobile phones, shoes. I hate this street. And then walk more, you will see the Truro Cathedral on the right side. On my right side is the Nationwide Building Society. It's about investments, finances. Next to that is Sports Direct, a clothing shop. I think I bought a lot of shoes there already. Next to that is HMV, a music shop, and in front of that is Tree, where you can buy SIM card, mobile phone. My SIM card is Tree. And then BT, internet provider. And there you are, Truro Library. Didn't know that before. Forgot to tell you, we are here now in Pedar Street, where you can find the Body Shop, WH Smith, and the Truro Post Office, where you will collect your BRP when you arrive here in Truro, Cornwall. There's plenty of clothing stores in this street. You can find here the Boots Pharmacy, and then next to that is TK Maxx. There's a lot of branded clothes in there, and then after that is New Look, and there's more stores at the end of this street. Going back to HSBC, this is the Boscawen Street. So this is Wilco, a hardware shop, and then after that is Stimson, his passport photos, and after that is H. Samuel for jewelries, and just right after H. Samuel is the Cathedral Lane. In the Cathedral Lane, you will find more jewelries. You'll see here Philip Martin, a letting agency, Scent Store, Cup and Cocktail, Good Food, and Marvel Shop. Going back to Boscawen Street, you'll find the White Company clothing store, Superdrug that sells skincare, hair products, and so on, Waterstones, books, Ernest Jones for jewelries again, and Lloyd's Bank. On the left side, you'll find a grocery store named Co-op, and on the right side, you'll find TUI, a travel company, Cafe Onica, coffee shop, William Hill, a betting shop. Didn't know this shop exists actually. And then Cafe Nero, a coffee shop again, and toy shop. Next to that is the Truro Tourist Information Center, and then Santander Bank, and more clothing stores. You go straight to the left, Duke Street, and then there's a restaurant at the end. Now we are here at the intersection of St. Mary Street, Duke Street, and Key Street. Okay, so let's explore first St. Mary Street. As you can see here, there's a Truro Galleries, Angelato, Italian ice cream bar, the Old Grammar School, Truro Goldsmith Jeweler, and then Central Bar. There's a Chinese massage here as well, and Vertigo, a wine bar. Wow. So going back at the intersection, you'll see the Seafood Grill, Sam's in the City at the New Bridge Street. Next to that is Zafiros, another bar, Bishop Philpott, Ladies Clothes, Tugboat, Tea and Coffee Merchant, Martin & Co, a letting agency, Beauty Salon, another beauty salon, and Lawrence Bakery and Bar. There's a lot of bar on this side. Now let's explore Key Street just beside of Duke Street. Bow Bites, restaurant, Fitzpatrick, sports bar, pizzeria, pizzas, and then pension and investment advice. Now turn to right side, Princess Street, where you can find a building for a watch, and then next to that is furniture shop, and then mansion house, office spaces, meeting room, and a lot more, and then Truro lounge, restaurant, and then my favorite place, Poundland. In front of them you can find jewelry shop, hairdresser, and ladies clothes shop. Going back to Key Street, you'll see a pub named the Old Ale House, and beside of that is the Wendron Stoves that sells stoves. Okay, so just after Poundland, you'll find the Truro City Council in Boscawen Street. I haven't been there actually. In Boscawen Street, just by the Lloyds Bank, Lemon Street, you'll see Newell's Traveling Company, some more jewelry shop on the side, No Divide Piercing and Tattoo Studio, UNEEKA, and Hendra Hair and Beauty Salon. Walking forward through Lemon Street, you'll see As Italian restaurant. They serve delicious pasta, and then next to that is Lemon Market, lots of good stuff inside, galleries, flower press, Hamilton, liquors, and then hairdresser. There's more stores on the next floor and a restaurant as well. You can really feel the Christmas vibe here. Next to Lemon Market is the Plaza, where you can watch cinema, now showing Avatar. Now we're going back. We're going to Back Quay, left side. In this side, you'll see the Hall for Cornwall, theaters, a camping shop, fish and chips, clothing store mainly for surfing, children's store, cigarettes, Panier Market, will go there later, a clothing store again, and Rose pasty, one of my favorites, chicken pasty. Now let's go to other side. It's so cold. Whew. Now let's go to the right side, Lemon Quay. You'll find here Mark and Spencer, and then next to that is Auto, where you can buy SIM card, mobile phone, and then after that Primark. Next to Primark is JD, King of Trainers, and then Weatherspoon, a pub. Just after Weatherspoon, Tabernacle Street, you'll find here Seafood Restaurant, Hook, and then you would be able to throw axe and the Celtic toasters. Right, so Panier Market, more stores inside. Now going out through the first left side, you'll see more shops. This is the Tinners Market. Going back to Rose, just beside of it is bar. It's like a 7-Eleven in Philippines. There is Subway there, Inhabit that sells plants. Opposite to them is bus terminal and a public toilet. Beside of Mark and Spencer, there's a way down going to the opposite road that will lead you to parking lot, grocery stores like Tesco and Aldi. Now, our last stop, St. Austell Street. You'll find here Halford's, auto parts store, bikes, and in front of it is the Catholic Church. Merry Christmas!
Chili sauce.